Oh my God, it's a freaking cloudy day in Florida. I know not all our listeners are in Florida, so maybe it's been cloudy for the last 4 months. But I moved to Florida to avoid the cloudiness. This has been depressing.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-B-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in the system.
Oh my God. Today was one of those days I woke up. I have been sleeping in lately. Now, there's some people that are going to be listening and be like, oh my God, I could never. But I have been sleeping in through 11 o'clock, man. Now, I go to bed at 1. I try to kind of turn everything off around midnight, but it's been a lot. And I don't like taking days off. Because here's what happens when I take a day off. What happens is, all of a sudden, I'm at either a kava bar or I'm at home. Unless I'm working out, then I prefer that over the show. But if I'm doing anything where I'm just sitting around and I'm sedentary, I'm like, why am I not just recording my show right now? And that's kind of what happened today. So tomorrow I might take the day off. We'll see. I don't ever want to be one of those radio shows that takes the day off and is lazy. This is Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. Call the show, 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. 67. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Ryan, I love what you are doing with your show. It reminds me of when radio was fun. Radio's still fun. You do fake prank calls? Next clip. Ryan, everybody seems to kiss the ass of the Smart List podcast as if they have no flaws. And then you come in and completely roast the podcast. Thank you for that. You're quite welcome. And a few nights ago, I made this video. Let me turn off the music. I love watching the moonrise. I type in moonrise time on Google, and where I live in my apartment, there's trailer parks behind it. I don't live in a trailer park, even though that's a place to live. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but I'm saying there's trailer parks behind my apartment, and then that's on the water. So when you look in that direction, you can see the moonrise from the horizon. And if the moon's supposed to rise at 9:16 p.m., let's say by 9:26, you start to see the big orange little circle rising from the surface. Oh, but the world's flat. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I made this video right here. Right here. Here we go. I should have YouTube. I should have Facebook unmuted. Here we go. Right here.
So obviously everybody loves a good sunrise and sunset, but the thing I'm obsessed with, one of my many quirks, I love a good moonrise and a moonset. I look it up online and it's just the best.
So I made that video and we got a comment here from Jeremy Elliott. He took a picture because he has one of those Androids that takes better pictures of the moon than mine. The iPhone is notorious for taking terrible pictures of the iPhone. Or, that made no sense. Terrible pictures of the moon. So he posted 2 of them and said, I watched the moonrise last night. I recommend taking a drive to a Coffee Pot Bayo some night on North Shore Park. That's the spot for moonrises. So, just a little bit at the time, the day and time of Ryan Hoppe. All right, we have so much to get into. I don't know. This Savannah Guthrie stuff is really depressing. I don't even really feel like playing any news clips about it. But there's just, I've been thinking, like, I don't know if there always was evil in the world and we were just, like, ignoring it. But it just feels like there's more evil in the world than ever. I mean, how could you take someone's mom? The person that created them. Let's see what's going on with TMZ.
Oh, happy hot topic.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, well, Travis Scott admits he has a boob obsession.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It is a highly boob obsession, and you got to think Timothée Chalamet ain't too pleased.
Oh, yeah, he's on a train now.
I can't imagine he's happy about Travis rapping about Kylie's boobs.
44,
I gotta skip over this, but I'll do an impersonation. 44, 45C, the way they say, I need the test.
Moved on, but that is a play for Kylie.
Or anybody else who wants to step up with 445 cc's.
I mean, she does have a nice chest, I can't lie.
Charlie XCX was on Smartlist, and they asked her, do you plan on having kids?
I actually don't really want to have kids.
You don't?
Wait, why?
You don't?
Yeah.
She clearly doesn't want them, so, like, stop pressing it.
Yeah, I know. That's just men being men, right?
Society cannot handle women that don't want to have kids. People don't know what to do with that.
I think you date them.
Yeah.
I gotta hear that again. That was freaking great. Oh my god.
People don't know what to do with that.
I think you date them.
That just made my day.
We got Brooks Nader, and we talked to her about Valentine's Day.
For all the single women, what advice would you give them?
Go have a fun Galentine's.
Hell yeah. Have a Galentine's and end the night in a naughty way.
All your girls.
Why not just not celebrate?
It's an excuse for fun.
Oh my god. Now, I've been in, let's see. I'll give it 4 relationships. One was a 2-year situationship, which should have been. And the other one was like a 3-month girlfriend. But we started dating in like January 2016. So then, you know, there's a thing called Valentine's Day. And then I had 2 girlfriends that I had Valentine's Day with. And it's always weird. It's always like when you're single. You're like, oh yeah, I don't have to deal with the pressure of impressing them. But then when you see all the pictures on February 14th, you get kind of a little lonely. But then you think about it, and you're like, oh, I'm saving money. But then you think about your friends getting laid. Every year, I think I might do it again. I always take a picture of my right hand, and I say, happy birthday, or happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart.
It's just so serious.
Harvey, I'm having a Valentine's Day party this year. Can you come as Cupid?
God, Harvey Levin as Cupid's hilarious.
We got Diane Warren out. She was nominated for a Grammy this year.
I lost the Grammy.
You lost the Grammy?
Oscars are coming up.
This is the
Yeah, we'll be sure to now watch that. Did you see the ratings for the Grammys?
9th year in a row she's nominated for the Best Song Oscar out of 17 nominations and never won.
Did you see it went viral because people thought she was Ghislaine Maxwell on the carpet?
Oh my God. Looks just like her. Ghislaine.
At this point, Ghislaine Maxwell could win an Oscar before Diana.
Those douchebags are making me laugh today. All right, there you go. There's TMZ hanging out doing their thing. I love those maniacs.
Happy Hot Topic.
Jennifer Garner once took a fight scene to a whole new level. During a February 3rd panel for The Last Thing He Told Me, the star recounts reuniting with actor and stuntman Salah Baker on the series set almost 20 years after the pair had a fight scene for a different project that took a wild turn. She tells the crowd per The Hollywood Reporter, "The last time I fought him was in The Kingdom. Pete Berg, who was the director, told him to try to kill me."
Oh, no. A woman fighting. I'm kidding.
"We did not have a lot of choreography, and he told me to do anything I could to survive." Jennifer adds, "He did, and I did, and I ended up scrambling onto his back. I bit his ear, and we have a picture of him missing a chunk of ear because we were not kidding."
Oh, yeah, we got Jennifer Tyson on her.
So when she and Salah reunited for a scene in which she tries to kidnap her character during season 2 of the series,
God, Jennifer Garner is so freaking hot.
Neither one held back.
Does anybody watch anything on Apple TV? I feel like that's for like not religious people, married people. People that are in relationships that have watched everything else and all the other streaming platforms. And they're like, you know what, let me try Apple TV.
Jennifer continues, "We went for it in a way that the crew, this was maybe our first or second day of shooting, were like, can you be more careful with her?"
All right, there you go. It's just the day in the life of Jennifer Garner. So riveting.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mayers?
Are you married to Rihanna?
It's a little kid asking this to A$AP Rocky.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mayers?
Are you married to Rihanna?
A$AP Rocky is getting the hard-hitting questions from his youngest audience.
What's it like? Never mind.
The artist appeared on the latest episode of Julian Shapiro Barnum's Celebrity Substitute series, where he taught rap to PS 125 students in Harlem.
It's got to be kind of cool for A$AP Rocky. He was facing 17 years in prison. And then he gets to make a baby with Rihanna. Gets to have Rihanna as a wife, you know. They're like doing the millennial thing where they're married, but they're not married. And then the other part is he gets to like go and be a teacher instead of prison.
Before beginning the class exercises, the 37-year-old dodged a question about if he and Rihanna have tied the knot.
Before we get started today, does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mayers?
Are you married to Rihanna?
That's an interesting question that you ask. You want Rihanna, huh? You got me today.
He didn't know what to say. He's like, yeah, we had premarital sex.
Plus, the rapper, who is from Harlem himself, joked about being confronted with personal questions when he was asked afterwards about his age.
How old are you?
Why do y'all...
Man, these kids are brats.
Ask so much intrusive questions.
I don't know. I'll look it up on Google then. Clock it.
Wow, I'm glad I am kids. Jesus Christ, are they brats.
Rihanna and Rocky's romance was confirmed in 2020.
All right, so now they're just going to, for the next minute, tell us the whole timetable of their relationship. 2020, they've been dating 6 years, man. If they don't make it, for some reason, no one's going to make it.
Happy Hot Topic.
Sabrina Carpenter confirms the dove she held during her Grammys performance got a little overwhelmed. Actually, make that a lottle. The celeb cradled the live animal during her performance of Man-Child at the 2026 ceremony.
The bird's like, this song sucks.
And while all looked normal as she sung on stage, Sabrina later called foul on her feathered friend. According to a video posted to the Grammys' official TikTok, the star celebrated backstage post-performance, then held up her hand to those cheering around her and laughed while declaring, "It's shit on my hand. It's shit."
Oh, yeah. Man. Can you imagine you're just performing in front of everybody and a bird... Oops, wrong thing. Can you imagine a bird just craps on you? Mm-hmm. Like, you're just performing.
Around her and laughed while declaring, "It's shit on my hand. It's shit." But it seems the Taylor Swift squad member had no problem shaking off the mishap.
Gotta shake it off!
And she's no stranger to working with animals like frogs and pigs.
And men.
It's you! You're my idol.
You're sweet. God, I would do naughty things as Sabrina Carpenter. It's not even like... Okay, it's going to get a little dirty. My friend, once time I had a douchebag co-host on a show for the Hoppe OG. Do you remember that hack of a nightclub DJ? And he told me that every time you're with a woman, you got to like give it your 110%. And man, if I had Sabrina Carpenter, I'm giving it my all. Like, I am going in. Go on. All right, so now they're just playing Sabrina Carpenter talking to Miss Little Piggy. She's essentially talking to a puppet version of her. I'm kidding.
Happy Hot Topic.
Shauna Burgess is getting honest about her family planning with Brian Austin Green.
Oh, yeah, man. He has so many kids already. Let me look this up. I don't want to say any false facts. How many kids does Brian Austin Green have? 5 kids. All right. So he has 1 son with ex-girlfriend Vanessa Marcel, 3 sons with Megan Fox, and a son named Zane with his fiance, Shane Burgess.
During an episode of the Between Us Moms podcast,
that's 3 baby mamas.
The dancing pro, who shares 3-year-old son Zane with her fiance, reveals the plans to expand their family.
Is marriage dead? One has to wonder, because if you look at it from afar, every single person who is under 50 that is having kids since maybe 2010 through now, especially anybody that was born from 1984 through, let's say, 2004, anybody that can have kids, nobody got married first. Maybe men are finally realizing. Is this supposed to be a wedding music? Let me see if this is better. Come on, Suno. I'm trying to do a bit. Come on. Hurry up. But yeah, marriage seems like a scam. It seems like there's no point to it. What does the guy get out of it? Yeah. And you have to pay alimony. This is what you call marriage music? I had Suno make a marriage song. You know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to be honest. Some radio shows pre-record everything, and they would have been like, you know what? Cut that out. Pretend that bit never happened, because I was trying to go with Here Comes the Bride. But me, I'll admit, when a segment went to crap, it was like a car crash. That is... That describes how that segment went. All right. Here's the deal. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour. I feel like playing a banger right now. I got to figure out what song I want to play. I want to get the club going. I want to get you guys just dancing and dancing. If you're listening on this Thursday. But if not, you're missing out. Oh, we get the club going on Hoppe Hour. Everyone's hanging out. Everyone's doing their thing. All right. Here is Ransom by Drake and Lil Wayne. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Yeah, Drizzy baby. You already know what it is. It's the first time I'm high. It's the
first time I smoked in like 3 months. I'm sorry, mom, I had to do it to him. 40, I see you. Oh, I see you, homie. I stayed late tonight, right? You know what happened when I stay late. Yeah. Boy Wonder. I swear it's like this every single time. Toronto, I got you. I got us. Yeah. I'm a hog, gotta get along with, get on the zone with. When shit be going right, well, I just flip into the wrong shit. The team that I belong to, the artists I put on with. Don't ever ask for nothing, cause them niggas got their own shit. Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers. Black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers. I'm never doing verses, I'm forever giving lectures. If you're trying to meet with money, I'd be happy to connect ya. Life is better than it's ever been. Scheduling $1 million meetings with the president. Someone cut the lights on, where is Thomas Edison? Got a new condo, watch me as I settle in. I deserve an MTV show for me and my people. And if you're trying to zone, I got a whole swish of sweet food. Rappers all liars and they women are deceitful. Adding to they subtract me, I never be an equal. Last place Drizzy is the nigga in the lead now. Weezy told me just write every single thing you need down. Then he got it for me and I'm happy as can be now. About to start balling like I'm coming off a rebound. Yeah, and I should have the most bragging rights, because the niggas spit crack, bag it tight. Hate when rappers say they tryna get their swagger right, cause I done came with more fire than a dragon fight. Fuck you, pussy ass hater, you should do you. You ain't heard of me, then you should go and get a Blue's Clue. Oops, I mean a red clue. Wayne's here, Sue Woo. Betty felt that like the end of a pool cue. But I ain't banging, I ain't waving no flag. I'm ATF, but they ain't seeing no badge. It's Heartbreak Drake, I hate to see him so sad. I could son you, see a little me and your dad. I'm the same yellow boy that used to play up on the grass. He can pocket 20,000 to be anywhere they ask me. Cash like Johnny, banks like Ashley. Burning like a camel light, stupid hoe ash me. But don't ask me shit about me, and know the game really ain't shit without me. She might have to pay me, but I dick her down free. Wanna know if it's the truth, then pull the zipper down the seat. No, yeah. I'm gone now. Drizzy, I got us. This is my promise. I'ma bring that barrel to them bitches eyeliners. And what I make up would fuck up your skin. I pick the buck up and buck, then buck again. I would buck your friend, then suck up her twin. I put the buck up to him, then buck and buck again. Suck nut, you duck, fuck your unloving kin. Now don't rub it in like Lubriderm on a new tattoo. I had to kick my princess up out my castle. Dad who? Never had that dude, always had a black too. Even when I was at school, cause bullies aren't bulletproof. Red scarf hoodie too, probably ain't as hood as you. Stupid motherfucker, the only thing in the hood is you. I do everything good as you know, I do everything better. I get paid for every letter, A, B, C, etc. Fetch a bone, like a dog, motherfucker, I am gone for your neck in a sec, bring it back like work in the trunk. And my exit coming up, yeah, I am headed to the buck like buck again. Might fly to LA and just fuck Corinne. Nah, fuck Corinne, let's get bucks again and fucking spend them bucks and then just fuck Corinne. If I told you I'ma do it, I did it. Got my city on my fitted, bout to pop out, let's get it, motherfucker, what you waiting on? It is about a minute past piston, I'm about to get shitted. I'm with it if money is the it you want me with, and I probably just spit on the chick you won't be with. And I hate a bony bitch, only like I'm only thick, and I own hip hop. If you don't spit, I'm gon' evict. And I just sold a lot of property to a buyer, and I think his name was kinda like Drake Drizzy Rogers, or Drizzy Drake Rogers. I'm too busy to play father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder. So harder I go. There he go, they chant MVP when I shoot a free throw. CEO, Jazz, what they do? The haters on their face and in their asses a shoe. Faster than you, badder than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, top. Yes, he rock. And me and Drizzy both wrote on Detox. That was just a footnote. How long can he could go? Wondering when heat stop, bitch, when the beat stop. So I'ma keep rockin' to the sheetrock, bend in the heat. I send burn skin. The end. Young Moolah, baby.
Yeah, this is Tall Hoppy, baby. Get what I did there. On a serious note, my other show I do, the Henry Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe. Henry Oakes' father went to heaven last night. So rest in peace to Bob Oakes. Let's get back to the show.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
Now something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yeah. This the back on. This a batch on. Static crackle, mic pops, Hoppe Hours live. Spitting flames on the Royals, watch them squirm and dive. Prince Andrew creeping, Epstein's ghosts in the air. Royal bloodline dirty, but they acting unfair. Megan playing victim, spotlight a game. Got the crown shook, can't handle the flame. Napo babies flexing, silver spoons in they fists.
Like the Joe Show on FLZ.
Duck from the disc, Hoppe Hour truth bombs. Hitting the waves, no crowns, no thrones, just a mic in the blaze. Rose and Royals, hypocrisy displayed. Turn the volume up, let the truth cascade. Queen's tea sipping, but the kettle stay hot. Hoppy's throwing shots, Royal Eagles getting caught. Palace walls crumble from the words that he spoke. Prince Andrew's alibi, nah, that's a joke. Megan preaching kindness, but the script don't align. Hoppe peeping through the curtain, seeing truth in decline. Royal rules ancient, dust on the crown. Hoppe Hour breaking chains, burning it down. Static buzz, voices rise, airwaves on fire. Taking on the monarchy, call him the town crier. Speaking truth to power, they can't muzzle the sound. Hoppe Hour reigns while the Royals go down.
Oh yeah. Whatever. Oh yeah. 856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Let's get to the royal family news.
Happy Hot Topic.
Again, if you did a bingo card of everything I mess up on the show, me muting the site would be one of them. Here we go.
Kate Middleton has a sweet response to one of her fans. During a visit to Cardigan on February 3rd, the Princess of Wales, who revealed she was in remission from cancer in 2025, is greeted by a man who simply wants to know how she's doing. He says to Kate, "I hope you're getting better really soon after what happened to you." To which the 44-year-old replies, "Thank you very much. This is good for my soul, meeting wonderful people." As fans recall, Kate, who is mom to kids Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Charlotte and Prince Louis, with husband Prince William, announced in March 2024 that she was diagnosed with an undisclosed type of cancer. And
so she's doing better. That's good. There you go. Here is T.I. says he turned down a movie after finding out his character had to confess longing for another man's scent. He says, I can't do it. Makes you wonder if T.I. actually longs for a man's scent.
Hey, Rose, that you passed on?
Yeah. Tropic Thunder. I think Brandon T. Jackson's his role.
He would have been good in that movie.
Oh, really? Tropic Thunder, yeah. It was a part in there where, he was supposed to... so they thought they were going to die, right? They thought they were going to die, and I guess they were having a coming to Jesus confession moment. The character.
What about all your victims you and Tiny had? Did you ever have a come to Jesus moment that you're a scumbag? Even though you make good music?
Was supposed to confess how, in specific, meticulous detail, he had to confess how he longed for the scent of a man. Some shit like that.
All right, there's the fake laughter. It's like the Bob and Tom show. An ice cream burglar in a South California ice cream shop slipped into the soft serve, crashing on his back, then surprisingly cleaned up the mess himself. Here's the video about it. Oh, God damn it. I can't. There's a little bit of my Midwest anger. Why do they got to have the freaking music? Wait, let me see here.
Reportedly didn't steal any cash. He stole ice cream when breaking into a Southern California ice cream shop.
That's what you would take.
And it is all on video.
All right. I'm done. I'm done with this planet. Why do they get to play the music, but I can't? Why not do a play-by-play over it? Why do you have to play music over the video? It'd been funny to have a play-by-play. 856-49-HOPPY. Let's get the show back on track. Here is a clip from that whatever podcast. Here's a girl being asked if she's a virgin.
I am single, and I've been single my whole entire life.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you waiting until marriage?
Yeah.
Are you?
You're gonna be bad in bed then.
Christian?
Yes.
What denomination?
I'm Catholic. I was baptized Catholic.
Do either of you have a celebrity crush?
The Weeknd.
Oh yeah. And he's like, yo, I'm not gonna marry you, but like, would you smash?
Yeah.
Naughty girl.
Are there other celebrities who you would just smash?
Metro Boomin, maybe.
Not Metro Boomin.
Oh yeah.
The baby.
Who?
These losers don't even know who.
Metro Boomin?
You sound so Caucasian. Metro Booming?
Metro.
Let's say right now, The Weeknd walks into the Whatever podcast and he's like, Alice, my dear.
What a bunch of annoying broads.
And he's like, I wish to have sex with you. And would you just...
Do we really have to clean out the word sex? I don't even care. I'm done. Today I'm getting kind of a bad mood. And when things like that happen, I don't like that. You know that David singer? His friend appears before a grand jury in the Rivas case. They must really be looking to see if they have a good case against David, because whereas his, being investigated. Good old Sydney Sweeney has new lingerie. Nice. I bet it's overpriced. I don't get lingerie because right when it's on, I just want to take. Let me re-say that. I'm not personally wearing it, but when a woman wears it, there you go. Literally, I just want to take it off and be like, let's bang. Supposedly, there were rumors of Caesar and Shabuzi dating, and those are bogus. All right, this is an interesting clip. All right, here. Andy Dick describes what it was like when he almost died and the first words he said after his revival. Now, as many of you know, I cannot stand the man that is known as Andy Dick. I think he is an absolute loser. I think he was good in the show News Radio, but I think he was playing himself. But I think no one should die, even though he kind of helped contribute to the death of Phil Hartman. But here is Andy Dick describing his life.
And the next thing you know, it's on video and you're just
done, dude.
Yeah.
You're
died.
like fucking.
Well, I died. Like,
did you die?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Say, like, my heart stopped and I stopped.
That's dying.
Stopped breathing. And they had to.
What a horrible podcast. What freaking podcast is this? That's Jamie Kennedy, no wonder.
Use that stuff, Narcan. Well, I came to.
I just don't like him because I met him on the Calta show. He's a douchebag.
Sat up and I said, "Where's the vodka?" I swear to God.
What a loser. That's when you know you need help, Andy. I guess Adam Carolla went on a whole rant about Bad Funny. You know, like the whole MAGA movement. There needs to be one to make Adam Carolla funny again. He just bitches and complains. I'm right wing though. Shut up. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. Trader Joe's passed up Publix as the most popular grocery store. The Publix prices are crazy, man. You know they have enough money. I guess scientists are going to be doing a study about what your sexual fantasies say about you. Out of all the things you could be studying in the world, that's the important stuff. A Portland movie theater is banned from screening the Melania movie after putting up sneaky marquee signs mocking the movie. Like, does Melania wear Prada? Amazon called, our marquee made them mad. All Melania shows canceled. Show your support at Whole Foods instead. Yeah. I don't like Portland. Bunch of losers. Listen, do I like Melania? No. I think she's a scuss. I won't say it. But at the same time, I do have a little bit of respect for her. Just a tad bit. Not a lot. I'm not over here like bowing down her. Bella Hadid was pulled over by cops before her ex's drunken arrest. I wonder what that's like when you pull over Bella Hadid and you're like, oh my God, it's Bella Hadid. All right. It is time for that thing we do on the show known as Epstein on News. This is going to turn up the club in more ways than one.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a dick, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. I'll be on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a gilded shell. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Making cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection.
So Woody Allen's wife, who was like his stepdaughter, Soon Yi, sent an email where she says, where she was talking about Anthony Weiner's relationship with a 15-year-old, and she said, I know, it's an incredibly bad story. You have to feel sorry for him. He can't seem to learn. Most importantly, I feel sorry for his wife. I also thought it was disgusting what he did to what the 15-year-old did to him. I hate women who take advantage of guys, and she is definitely one of them. She knew exactly what she was doing and how vulnerable Weiner was. And then goes on to say a lot more. That's when you know you're a victim of pedophilia, is when you defend it. Oh, poor Soon Yi.
No Messiah, just a man with a plan to take what he can and leave you in the sand.
Hot topic.
Now it's time to hear about Bill Gates.
Bill Gates expresses regrets over his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. During a February 4th interview with 9 News Australia, the Microsoft founder denies new allegations included in the Justice Department's newly released batch of Epstein files. Multiple reports say included in the DOJ's documents draft emails in which Epstein reportedly wrote that Bill Gates had come to him looking to engage in extramarital sex. The convicted sex offender also reportedly wrote that he had helped Mr. Gates acquire drugs in order to deal with consequences of sex with Russian girls.
What design?
In the new interview, Gates vigorously denies the allegations.
He only is saying this because he got caught.
and expresses regret for time he spent with Epstein.
You know, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
Of the alleged emails, Gates explains apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent.
Well, Aaron, and then there's this nonsense right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
What do you say to the survivors who feel like they haven't gotten justice?
The worst reporter.
President Trump lashes out at CNN anchor Caitlin Collins.
God, he's just mad he can't bang her.
As she peppers him with uncomfortable questions about Jeffrey Epstein.
Did you read those new files that were published by the Department of Justice?
She stares.
I don't want to read it.
Him down as he tears into her.
She's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10
Yeah, because we're around you douchebag.
years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile
Well,
on
I'm
your
asking you
face.
about survivors.
You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth.
What are you talking about? I'm done. What a loser. Just absolute scum of the earth.
Happy Hot Topic.
Dog the bounty hunter's stepson has been arrested.
Yeah, making Tampa Bay look good.
6 months after Gregory Zecca mistakenly shot and killed his 13-year-old son Anthony in their Naples, Florida home, authorities announced that
Naples, not Tampa.
he's been taken into custody. With a February 3rd press release from the Collier County Sheriff's Office reading, Gregory Anthony Zecca, 39, was arrested on a CCO warrant charging him with aggravated manslaughter of a child with a firearm.
And he has like this awful cross tattoo right under his neck with like angel wings. And I try not to judge people with tattoos like that, but man, sometimes you're right.
And using a firearm while under the influence in connection with the July 19, 2025 incident. The statement continues, the investigation determined that Zecca consumed alcohol over several hours at a local establishment.
Can you imagine that loser being there?
Purchased additional alcohol and later used both alcohol and marijuana at a friend's residence where Zecca and his son were watching a UFC fight on TV. Inside
All right.
the home, Zecca repeatedly handled a firearm in the child's presence, and Zecca discharged a single shot, fatally striking the child. Police share that Gregory could face life in prison for his son's death.
Well, he shouldn't. The fact that he has a kid, again, I say this every day on my show. There are some people that should not have kids. And he is one of them. Why? Because he is what you like to call a loser. That was the word I was thinking of. Just a straight up loser.
Happy Hot Topic.
856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. What is going on right here?
The Sherry Show has officially been canceled.
No.
And its host is literally sick about it. Sherry Shepherd revealing she has COVID, and that is why she hasn't been able to address the announcement made by TV production company Debmar Mercury.
Yeah, that poor thing didn't get to even say it herself.
One day earlier on February 2nd, that her show, The Sherry Show, was officially canceled after 4 years, saying in an Instagram post February 3rd, "Wow, I am completely overwhelmed by the outpouring of love for me and the @Sherry Show TV. You might have noticed that yesterday and today I was struggling because I wasn't feeling up to speed. Well, it turns out I have COVID. As soon as I feel better and return to the show, I will address all of the news that has come out. Until then, I am truly grateful that Sherry has made such an impact on you."
There you go. I know that's the name of her show, but hearing her say Sherry had an impact on you, it sounded like she was saying about herself in third person.
Happy Hot Topic.
Josh Radnor is officially a dad.
Yeah, this is the dude from How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother star shares the happy news that he and wife Jordana Jacobs have welcomed their first child together. Josh writes in a February 4th Instagram post, "So my wife and I had a baby a few months ago. Here's what we know so far. His smile lights up the room. He's super observant and thoughtful. He gets hypnotized when I play him songs on the guitar. He thinks the word Baba Ganoush is hysterical. He's a total delight, and Jordana and I are thrilled he's here."
That is.
The 51-year-old continues, "Thanks for all the kind words from How We Made Your Mother listeners. I dropped the news a few episodes back," referring to the podcast he hosts with series co-creator Craig Thomas. Josh then ends the heartfelt post saying, "Sending love to all my fellow parents of newborns out there. What a wild, beautiful, exhausting, heart-opening initiation."
Whatever. Those are one of those things I'll never experience. Time for NFL news. Oh, yeah. So first of all, we got this here. Patrick Mahomes said, "Let's go Travis Kelce" in a tweet, but I guess it was about golf, and people were freaking out. Also here, Cardi B is favored right now to shake up the Super Bowl halftime show, and it'll be very interesting if she were to make an appearance. I think it's either going to be a really good show or terrible. Here's the clip right here. It is Kay Adams, who I think is hot as hell, you know, all the above. But she was saying stuff about, she asked Cooper DeJean about his possible relationship with Nikki Bella, and he did not seem to like it. I wasn't either. Here we go.
Obviously, Reed's got to do what's best for him. Got a baby on the way. So, but yeah, he's going to be a dad. Fun uncle right here. But yeah, I hope we can get Reed back, my best friend on the team. We spent a lot of time together, so hopefully we can bring him back.
And Aunt Nikki Bella?
All right.
No?
Good one.
No?
Good. I don't know about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What an annoying hag Kay Adams is becoming.
Oh, I think we have
She's a good friend. Yeah.
She's a good friend.
Yeah.
Did we have the quote? There was a quote. Yes, there was a quote. Can you blame a girl for having good taste? I mean, Pro Bowl baby. How do
What's she
you
talking about?
How do you read that line? What is that?
She's saying she got good taste. I mean, she could be talking about anybody.
Wow, he is not proud about banging her. I'd be screaming from the streets.
A legend.
She is.
She's an absolute badass.
She is. She's amazing.
Okay.
At what she does. She's been doing it for a long time.
Love it.
Mike Vrabel made a comment that he would cut off half of his penis. He said this on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast to win a Super Bowl, and that's been going viral. Travis Kelce was seen out and about and was asked about how many. Okay, so it says here, we're all going to drink booze after the I do's. Tons of garage beers at the Swift wedding reception. Yeah, he says that now. But I could totally see Taylor being like, no, can't do that. Makes me like Ben. And then every time you drink a beer, you have to sign an NDA. Yeah. I could honestly see that being one of those things where he says that now, but when he gets divorced from her in the future, he will walk that back and be like, why did I say that? Why? Why did I not notice these red flags about her? I'm very curious about this upcoming wedding between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Again, I still don't believe the couple. There's something about it in my heart that I just think is so fake. But hey, maybe I'm the single one. Maybe I'm the grumpy one. But here is a Travis Kelce, right here, talking about the garage beers they are gonna have.
What's up, dog? Hey, how many kegs of garage beer will be at that reception?
Man, I can't even count that high.
Travis, I'm 0 for 4 in Tahoe. 4 years straight. I never got one autograph in Tahoe. Could you hook me up?
Make it 0 for 5 and get you in San Fran.
Hey, that shot today on the golf course, how did that feel?
I'm just glad they didn't show the other 17-year-olds.
Well, hey, that was
I'll get one for you guys. One of
it's my sister.
That's nice. One autograph at least. There's people that want multiple.
You guys have a good one, man.
Yeah, I love that guy. The paparazzi did not do a good job of talking to Travis. He wanted nothing to do with him.
Happy hot topic.
Tom Brady's son roasts him.
I actually had to mail it. I had to go to the post office, put it in an envelope, and send it. They're all.
Tom Brady may be the GOAT, but not even that title will keep your teenager from humbling you.
I'm driving today. I'm focused on the road. You just focus on being your adorable self. Oh my God.
It is the best.
Tom and his middle child,
Yeah, he's definitely making up for not being the best dad growing up.
16-year-old Benny, whom he shares with his ex-wife Giselle Bundchen, hop in the car for Instagram's Carversations.
Your mom's a sidekick.
Where Tom learns what teenagers really want.
If you had my Instagram for 24 hours, what would you do? Who do you DM?
All right, so first of all, I want some cool clothes. I'm going to DM some really cool businesses, some really cool people, maybe like Travis Scott, Drake, some musicians I like.
But again, you're never exempt from that whole trolling thing.
I'll be like, hey, I need some clothes. I'm going to this thing. Oh, make sure it's a size smaller though. I started losing some muscle recently.
Like you're me?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right. It's so weird seeing how grown up this kid is.
Happy hot topic. I boarded a chopper and headed high in the sky with federal agents keeping the Super Bowl safe. I'm getting a bird's eye
It's one of the Inside Edition reporters, and he's a cutie.
view of Levi Stadium in a helicopter with Air Marine operation.
Whatever.
On game day, there will be a 10-mile no-fly zone over this entire area, and Black Hawk and A-Star helicopters will be patrolling.
I feel like with the way the world is so evil right now, I feel like it's like the Super Bowl feels different. I don't know why. I'm not trying to manifest something. It just doesn't feel as happy-go-lucky.
For any suspicious activity. That includes drones. The FAA and FBI have declared the stadium a no-drone zone. The Coast Guard will also be watching over the game from the sea.
They're going to be patrolling the waterfront on a daily basis, 24 hours a day. For the entire week, they actually started patrolling as early as last Monday.
Bomb-sniffing dogs will be on patrol. This canine's vest warns, do not pet. Security is extra tight. More than 50 federal, state, and local law enforcement organizations will be on hand, including every single officer on the San Francisco police force. There will also be law enforcement snipers perched on rooftops. Metal barricades surround the convention center. Everyone must be screened with airport-style security.
This kind of reminded me of when the Super Bowl was in Tampa. I cannot believe that was 5 years ago. I was canvassing for that. I'm having a crisis that was a half a decade ago.
Inside, our special Super Bowl correspondent, the queen of Bama Rush herself, Kylan Darnell, took...
Oh, or whatever. Just a hot-ass reporter.
Patrick Mahomes isn't toasting to Travis Kelce's retirement just yet. After retirement buzz started swirling around the Kansas City Chiefs tight end earlier this year, Travis is spending his offseason a little differently, hitting the golf course instead of the end zone. On February 4th, Travis competes at the Waste Management Phoenix Open in Arizona and walks away with some blame.
The Waste Management, what is that, like the mafia?
Winning a closest to the pin contest and scoring a gold chain. His teammate and Chiefs quarterback hypes him up on X, writing, "Let's go Kelce." But some fans thought the tweet was a little subtle nod to those retirement rumors. Patrick was quick to clarify and jokingly adds, talking about golf.
There you go. And then there's this right here.
Throwing a Super Bowl party can be pricey, but the maker of some of the most popular snacks saying they are going to be lowering prices up to nearly 15%. PepsiCo, who makes Lay's potato chips, Doritos, and Cheetos, says that they heard from customers who are feeling the impact of rising prices across the board on groceries. So they've also added the new suggested retail prices begin rolling out in the United States this week, and because retailers ultimately set their own retail prices, shoppers may see even greater savings depending on the store. Now, this follows a Wells Fargo study saying a Super Bowl party this year will cost $140. And Robin, that's up a few bucks from last year.
All right, there's that. And then there's this.
You know how they do best in show for like dogs where they like trot them out? They do it for like horses too.
Travis Kelce fell out of his chair. Oh, I just...
Travis Kelce taking a tumble on the latest episode of New Heights.
Are you all right, Trev?
We're good.
You good?
Taylor's gonna kill me.
All right, there you go. That is the sign that he is whipped. Mm-hmm. All right. back to some regular news. Lisa Rinna slams Andy Cohen after he put some of their private text messages in his book. I like Andy Cohen. I respect his body of work. I think he's cool. Think all of that. But that is not a guy I would want to piss off. He has a little bit of a princess kind of vibe to him. That when you piss off Andy Cohen, that's no good. And that's just me being honest. You ever look at Andy Cohen and go, oh yeah, it's a guy you can trust. Again, a good business guy, a legend. Someone I kind of, I don't want to say emulate because I'm not a gay guy who does reality shows, but I like Radio Andy on SiriusXM. I follow him on Instagram. But does that mean I want to meet him? Probably not. Probably not. Because when you meet your heroes, it's no good. But nobody seems to believe me when I tell them about their heroes. All right.
What does this mean?
Oops, what's going on here? We got so much audio. This is one of those days. Some days Hoppy Hour's really organized and really good. And some days it's off the wall. Today is one of those days. All right. I wanted to talk about this. Okay. So last summer, we know that there was that woman, Kristen Cabot, that got caught freaking out on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert. And I don't ever slut shame women at all. I don't care if you cheat or whatever. That's your choice. That's what you got to live with. But I do believe that not that she should be punished, but that she should be treated like a side chick, like a homewrecker, not treated like somebody you can learn something from. And why am I saying this? Kristen Cabot is going to be speaking at a crisis convention. PR Week Crisis Comes Convention. They got a weird little red X through it. It's called Kristen Cabot, Taking Back the Narrative. At the PR Week Crisis Comes Convention. They definitely know about coming. Well, the thing is this. Again, was it consensual? Yeah. But she was the head of HR for her company. And now we're applauding her, the side chick? Is that how morally corrupt our world is, that we're now applauding the side chick? Again, if she was a victim or a boss who fired somebody or did something with dignity, but she's just a promiscuous woman that cheated and didn't even know how to act. If you're going to talk about crisis, maybe don't freak out in front of everybody. So the whole thing of, she's going to teach us how to deal with crisis. First of all, don't freak out on camera if you're such an expert on crisis. Because once you freaked out, everybody knew. So this whole thing of, I'm going to be paid to speak at a conference. That's just a conference that no one's going to. And even if people go to, it's a waste of money. And it's them just looking for publicity, and they got it. And then online, she's being treated like a feministic hero. She's a side chick. But then again, this is the world that romanticizes Gisele Bündchen. So maybe I'm in the wrong. But I know I'm right.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
Birthday November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. Pull a twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Sagittarius birthday November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. Pull a twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Pull an all-white phantom out. I'ma kill him with the pants and the shirt and the shoes and the hat with the shades and the chain and the watch is the reason I'm standing now. That's where ice and spin that cake while I lick the icing off the cake. It's Twister B-Day, y'all. Come on, everybody, with the first celebrity with me. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. All day, I do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Birthday, baby, yo, yes, I'm the hound dog. And them are some troublemakers, don't have them around, y'all. Whenever we in the club, we show love to all the haters. Standing up with my shit, I'm the spice like a gladiator. Oh, yes, I'm the gladiator. That's the invader. Twister and dude, now I'm ready to regulator. You did. We the bugs in the streets, playing don't watch me, better watch my feet.
To the tragic dog, under her umbrella. Ella, ayy, I'm Manila. When I get done, she gon' bring me my cheddar. This just the beginning, it only gets better. Now with my hat, now with my shirt. We never gon' do it like the last day on earth. And if you really want to spill on the deal, yo, it sound like a mug, yeah, fly in the mug. Do it like my birthday, do it like my birthday, do it. It's going down, man. Sound Master T, Arrow, John Risson, just get my nails did, just get my hair done, just got this bad new Gucci bag matching Gucci pumps, shoes matching the belt, skirt matching the blouse, chain matching the ring. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Got so many haters. Why is so many hating? Sick like a mental patient. I floss like a dentist patient. This shit testing my patience. Sick is working my nerves. I'm getting spinning that money like the first and the third. Elongated skin blowing cushion the wind just like hey, yeah. Popping no tags, these diesels busting the sag. I'm with it when I'm going hard to get a gone mad. Models all around me, so I'm buying up the bar. I'm a hood star and I'm partying like a rock star. Only at my pip game, meaning you can't upgrade me, mommy. I'm the guap green king, like do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my birthday. Every day, I do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. You did. That's what we say around here. Booked out, bling with the fresh gear. Every cock, snake skin, buck 50 hat, candy painted, old school, rolling around on 4 flats. Hit the liquor store, mix the Remy with the drone, rolling on the 94, looking for them sexy. Oh, I'm calling me Kelly, cause I'm a flirt. Fucking VIP, Don Juan, got a street. I do it like my birthday, I do it like it hurts. Hey, watching these bad just do it in the worst way. I'm a winner, mama, I am in the first place. Catch me on the dance floor throwing up my birthplace. I'm an animal, I woke up on a Monday, and subsequently I ain't go to sleep till it was Thursday. Just a shot of Patron and blow a birthday. Get up with a you can take her home on the first day. Burger King, mama, you can have it your way, or I can bring another bitch and y'all can do it her way. Hotel room, do not disturb way. That's how I'ma do it when I do it like my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WashShadesPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back and have an hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. Episode 39 of the Hammer and Hank Show premiered yesterday. Check it out on this podcast feed, on the Hammer and Hank Spotify playlist, or just look up. Oh, geez. Just use two words at once. Look up Hammer and Hank Show. All right, let's get back to the show.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, it's Happy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Happy Hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, spitting fire again. National waves and the city's his friend. Talking headlines, man, you can't resist. Every scoop hitting harder than a clenched fist. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Happy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the
Happy Hot Topic.
And we have breaking news as we join you here on 10 Tampa Bay News at 6. Within the last hour, a jury found a former Polk County deputy guilty of DUI manslaughter.
Loser!
Vehicular homicide and reckless driving.
It took jurors a little more than an hour to reach that verdict. Joshua Roloffs caused a crash that killed 2 people and seriously injured 2 others on the Courtney Campbell Causeway in 2022. You're seeing photos from that investigation. And today, he took the stand, speaking out for the first time, claiming he can't remember much of what happened that night.
Yeah, you're a little too drunk. Probably shouldn't have been on the road, bud.
I really can't recall what happened just before the impact, and I basically woke up to.
And this again is one of Grady Judd's guys, which proves that Grady Judd's a scumbag. Oh, enough of your fake crying. You're just mad you got caught. You were hiding out in Colombia like a little bitch.
To the impact.
Whatever. Then there's, let me see. there's this. All right, here.
Happy Hot Topic.
Big changes are coming to International Plaza. Today, a real estate group announced plans to transform the Tampa Mall with a major open-air expansion. This is a
Why would you put money into a mall in 2026?
look at the mall right now. The proposal includes a 50,000 square foot addition, creating more space for walking, outdoor shopping, and gathering areas.
All right, there's that. And then there's this weird-ass headline right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
New this afternoon, the Pinellas Park Police Department tells us a teacher was arrested on lewd conduct charges. Take a look.
He just looks like a scumbag. Probably has the radio on Kelton in the morning.
41-year-old Brett Caskey. He's a teacher at Plato Academy in Pinellas Park. Police say he was involved in an inappropriate relationship with several female students. And
oh, wow, what a creep.
We're told he would buy them food and clothing for
he's grooming. That's good.
the girls. Police say he used his position as a coach to gain the students' trust.
There you go. That's sad. And then there's this right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
So this is something we've been telling you about since last week. Iguanas in South Florida happens every year when it gets too cold. The cold-stunned iguanas fall to the ground and they're frozen. Well, one man is finding a unique way to use the invasive species. How about iguana pizza? Well, take a look. This
is so Florida.
says he spent 24 hours trapping green iguanas all across South Florida. Now he wants to educate people online about the species, have a little bit of fun while doing it as well. He decided to call up his buddies over at North Palm Beach Pizza Place. He created something called an iguana pizza. There's
it's going to give you farts.
Some bacon and some cheese, but the focus is the fresh pieces of iguana on top. No, thank you. The man says
I'll try it.
He recognizes, well, this dish isn't for everyone.
Duh.
We were able to do good work and remove.
He looks like Bubba Army.
These iguanas and educate people, and it was just a great time.
There you go. Then there's this.
Up here in South Florida, and of course, when the temperatures drop, so do the iguanas, literally from the trees. Pictures of videos of frozen iguanas falling out of trees have gained.
So that's what's happening there. What's going on with the Tampa Bay Rays?
Happy Hot Topic.
First at 5, the effort to build a stadium for the Rays in Tampa.
Oh my God, they have been talking about building a Rays stadium forever.
Took a new step forward today. Hillsborough County commissioners agreed to keep the talks moving, and they could begin speeding up very soon. New details are also being released on how big of an impact this project could have. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is live at the
I love when Evan reports on it. He's the man.
County Center with the details for us. Evan.
The Rays have compared.
I think he said the Raves. Like, oh yeah, let's party.
Their project to what the Braves have in Atlanta. But one commissioner said today that it could be bigger, better, but more expensive.
Oh, and then who's going to pay for it? Us?
Commissioner Ken Hagan told his colleagues that 10 million people could be drawn to a new development at Hillsborough College.
That's more visitors than attend Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios.
I don't know if that's true, but okay.
Just think about that for a moment.
He presented some early financial parameters. The Rays plan to build a $2.3 billion stadium across the street from Raymond James Stadium.
It does kind of make sense, right next to where the Buccaneers play. And essentially a 20-minute drive if there's no traffic, or an hour-and-a-half drive with traffic to the Lightning game.
The public could put in half of that. And its inspiration, the battery development in Atlanta, would pale in comparison. The Braves are on 74 acres, whereas HC would be 120. 2 million square feet in Atlanta would become 8 million in Tampa.
We do not have the luxury of time.
Yeah, not at all. You guys have been pushing it back for years.
Unlike the previous ownership group, the team has a sense of urgency.
Oh, yeah. That's a little shot at the old owners. Those scumbags.
In order to meet their 2029 goal.
The
The question is how the county will come up with their $1.15 billion share.
Yeah, make us pay for it.
Commissioner Hagan says they can't start actual talks until the Rays give revenue projections, which hints at the use of a special taxing district. The county could also approve the use of community investment tax dollars, which are collected from half a penny of sales taxes. Some commissioners say that's not even allowed, nor appropriate.
You're telling me politicians throwing out ideas that are corrupt? No way!
That would absolutely potentially impact our ability to fund all of the mini fire stations that we promised in our renewal and public safety elements for the sheriff.
Let's be honest. All this work's going to be put in and they'll have the same attendance. I don't know what's more boring, watching a Rays game or covering the Rays drama.
Happy Hot Topic!
Now, today, and I can't stand you, Duke Energy.
Tonight, negotiations are underway that could change how one major Bay Area city gets its power.
And it may also impact your bill. Right now, Duke Energy services all the areas you see in red here. But just hours ago, the mayor of Clearwater and president of Duke Energy Florida spoke about the city's proposal to ditch the power company.
They should. The company rips us off because here's why. They have no other competition. They know that we have no other way. Like, okay. It's like a monopoly. There's nothing else. There's no competitors. So you have to pay the prices.
10 Tampa Bay News reporter Chris Hurst is live in Clearwater Beach tonight.
And Chris, you were at a meeting held by the Sand Key Civic Association. Duke was the only topic.
Yeah, those bills are ridiculous. And those cowards at that company don't even respond on social media. They hide behind their big bills because they're a bunch of losers.
Yeah, that's right, Courtney. And people peppered Duke leaders with over 30 questions, but there was one question Duke wouldn't answer.
Because they're cowards, like I said.
Thank you for having us here tonight.
In front of more than 100 Sand Key residents, Duke Energy Florida President Melissa Seixas.
What a hag.
Said the first meeting about a new power agreement with Clearwater went well, and another is planned for next week.
They're laying out some things that are important to them. And that's allowing us to really have the dialogue that we need to have.
Clearwater is considering municipalizing its power, especially after a study for the city showed it could save ratepayers millions.
This isn't my city. This is our city.
Clearwater Mayor Bruce Rector also in attendance and is waiting to see if Duke will respond to
I wonder what it's like working at Duke. Just realizing that everyone hates you. Just realizing that you're scumbags.
requested changes for a future agreement.
We were mainly presenting some ideas, some things we thought could be done differently as a city, and Duke listened.
They listen, but they're not going to do anything. They're douchebags.
Can't afford a government takeover of the electric grid.
Ads continue to run from energy trade groups claiming ditching Duke would lead to higher bills.
Okay, this is what drives me nuts, is the people that are pro-Duke throw out, well, there's no point in doing it because it's going to be higher rates. Why not try? It ain't working with Duke, dog.
And Seixas declined comment on the ads and who's paying for them.
That's their decision to be actively campaigning against our...
And all these scumbag, all these rich elite politicians, the high prices don't bother them because they have high salaries. But what about the everyday average Joe and Jane in your city that can't afford the bills?
Assuming control of the electric utility. But from our end, there really hasn't been any counter messaging. We've just been trying to educate the public that we haven't made a decision yet. We're only evaluating it.
I have a feeling they're going to stick with Duke. Because like I always say, the rich and elite always win. And we'll have to keep paying those high prices. And then they wonder why the people that are working for Duke, why everyone hates them.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox.
Wrong button.
Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did not get any new messages. I meant to press this. Because on my little folder, it said Hoppy's Inbox. And then I meant to press Hoppy's Hoops.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy hour, got that shock and awe.
Happy hot topic.
It has officially gone down as the worst trade in NBA history. Trading away Luka Doncic as the Dallas Mavericks have traded Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to the Washington Wizards for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-rounders. Dallas will receive a 2026 Thunder first-round pick and a 2030.
Yeah, Anthony Davis has a weird legacy because he's always hurt. Kobe White got traded to the Hornets, and Jared McClain got traded to OKC. That's interesting there. Here is Anthony. First of all, we got this. Kevin Durant says he does not want a statue outside of not the Oracle Arena, wherever they play in San Francisco. I forget the name of it. I think it's Chase Arena. Yeah, he says he doesn't want a statue. Whenever a player says they don't want a statue, trust me, bro, there wasn't a statue coming for you. Here is Anthony Edwards talking about Mike Conley being traded to the Bulls.
Happy hot topic.
As we all know, Mike Conley was traded from the Timberwolves to the Bulls and then from the Bulls to the Hornets. If he is waived by the Hornets, he can sign with the Timberwolves. If he was just waived by the Bulls and not traded again, he wouldn't be able to do that. So here's Ann's reaction to that and also the trade.
Yeah, I talked to him. I text him for sure. I seen him in the training room. But Mike, my guy, he's like an OG to me, man. Always helped me when I was struggling on the court. Great conversation off the court. Just a great dude overall.
So there's that. Then there's this.
Chris Paul was just traded to the Toronto Raptors in a 3-team trade, and the Raptors pretty much told Chris Paul not to come to Toronto. They are either going to waive or trade him before the deadline. OJ Abaji is going to the Brooklyn Nets with a 2032 Raptors second-round pick in cash. And here's Shams breaking down the trade along with Chris Paul's future.
You just broke that Chris Paul has been moved to the Raptors, but actually, wait, not so fast. Where is actually he headed, and what does this mean for the point guard?
Malika, 3-team trade here, but this is really just a salary tax type of deal. It's between the Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors, and the Los Angeles Clippers. Chris Paul being the biggest name player in that. He's going to Toronto. That allows the Clippers to save $7 million in luxury tax, create a roster spot. Toronto will not have Chris Paul report. Chris Paul will never step foot in a game with the Raptors. They are expected to either trade or waive him by tomorrow or after the deadline. And for the Brooklyn Nets and all of this, they get Ochai Agbaji, the former first-round draft pick, and he's going to go with a 2032 Raptors second.
What a sad way for Chris Paul to go out.
Rounder to Brooklyn. They're also getting $3.5 million in salary. So for the Nets, this is just about taking on a player with an additional asset.
There you go. And then here's Dylan Brooks on a stream talking about Paul George's suspension and Paul George and Draymond's podcast.
Dylan Brooks went on a Twitch stream with Neon, and there's a few clips from it where he's talking about Paul.
I feel so old when I don't know these guys on Twitch.
George and Draymond doing a podcast, where he thinks Giannis will go, calling LeBron overrated, and a few more. Here's the videos.
Bro, you know what you should do?
What?
Podcast.
Yeah. When it's all said and done, I be getting on dudes that want to do the podcast during while they're playing.
Like Paul George and Draymond.
They're all terrible.
You don't like Draymond's podcast?
Oh, he talk too much. To me, but I'm saying they're not good.
Thank you, brother.
Because they're so focused on the.
What are your retirement plans?
I agree with that.
After retirement,
sit back and burn some ganja.
I got pothead. You a pothead?
I just.
You definitely smoke before games. Nah, bro. Hold on. Let me smell your weed.
Wow, these Twitch streamers get better interviews than ESPN.
Who did? Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, they cut. Oh yeah. No, hey man, you know I don't know.
But that's PEs though.
There you go. Here is this woman, Mariah Rose. She explains sports to women.
This NBA trade deadline is a scheme set up by Todd. I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what's going on. The Warriors talking about, yeah, we're going to throw the book at Giannis. We're going to do our big one to get Giannis and end up with Porzingis. Now the Hawks got Buddy Hield and
wow, a girl that knows basketball is sexy.
Minga. And listen, I'm not saying they aren't young, talented stars, but aren't you sick, Atlanta, of hearing, yes, we're going to be so good in the future?
That is a good point. All right. She sounds better than Stephen A. Smith. It's time for a Cleveland news.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded caps. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppy on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy's lens, no rose tint. Just grind every segment, a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
A Cleveland neighborhood tired of being left in the dark.
That is
literally. Now they're
especially in Cleveland, where that's a dark city.
Calling the 19 troubleshooters for help. Colton Molesky went out to see just how dark things get at night.
Unfortunately, on this street, when you don't have the power of daylight, it gets pitch black, and people are worried about safety.
A whole lot of other kids that use this area here up and down the street. And anything could happen. I mean, an accident here, hit somebody.
Leo Torres lives on Western Avenue. This area has a big problem, overshadowing multiple city blocks. The streetlights on Western Avenue from West 93rd Street to West 100th, wrapping around under I-90, are all out.
I've been trying to call the people to get it done, but nothing's happening yet.
What a dark city Cleveland is. It's like real life Gotham.
Torres says this has gone on for 2 months, dating back to December.
Nothing's happening yet.
He was told by Cleveland Public Power last week someone would look into the matter. It still lights out.
You're telling me politicians lied? No way!
The father and grandfather is worried about safety.
There you go. That's what's happening in Cleveland.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers, I make killings. Motherfuckers, I hate. Hey, yo. Static crackles, Hoppy on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist, rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppy spitting the truth. Pulling back the curtain, exposing the booth. No more lies, no more disguise. He got the receipts, calling out the spies. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the scripts. Interns running miles, unpaid trips. While the suits sip coffee, counting clicks. He's the voice that the FM fears. Mic in hand, cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers. Broadcast assassin, they all in tears. Jingle, jingling, fake contest ringing. Same top 40, same song singing. Corporate puppets, strings all clinging. Hoppy's here and the tea still stinging.
Oh yeah, we got some radio news here. A legendary station is back in Portland, KUFO. So that's good news there. The Pat McAfee show set record ratings for ESPN in January, and Pat McAfee at Super Bowl Row talked to everybody, and I guess for like 2 hours, answered every question, took every selfie, And here he is talking about that.
And obviously you're one of, if not the biggest names in sports media. And you've taken the last hour and a half to talk to just fans, anyone who's asked questions. Can you just tell me, why do you do it?
I'm a human, man. You know, I enjoy talking to people. I'm very thankful for people. I think it's very cool. Like Rappaport's standing right back there right now. It's obviously great to see people. But yeah, I think we've been very lucky to be able to do what we do. We have a lot of fun with what we do. We work very hard. And here at Radio Row, you meet a lot of young people that want to kind of do the same thing. You see a lot of courage, you see a lot of aspiration, you see a lot of great vibes here. So I like catching up with people, and it's also a celebration of ball season.
And obviously you're one of...
And that is the exact opposite of guys like Mike Calta who don't want younger people to succeed. And then you have BDE, like good old Pat McAfee. I've been wanting to talk about this. The Giants hired Matt Nagy as the offensive coordinator for the Giants. And this is so stupid. Everywhere that Matt Nagy goes, he flies under the radar. When he was in Chicago, the team was average. When he was in Kansas City, the team was average, but he's not the biggest name. He's not the head coach. So all his terrible choices go under the radar. For example, I predict the Chiefs will be back to normal with Eric Bieniemy next year. But I thought this hiring by the New York Giants was so stupid. You just got Harbaugh, you got Jackson Dart, you need a guy who's going to make good plays for Jackson Dart, and you hire Matt Nagy, that idiot? The hell are the Giants doing? But then again, people from the Giants are in the Epstein files, so I'm not surprised. But first, we gotta let this music play out.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, here's this. All right. Here. It is the headline. Did I mean to do that? It is the headline of Matt Nagy getting hired.
Giggling about us laying on the floor, Sherry. We saw Jameis Winston celebrating a Giants touchdown this season. Maybe we'll see Jackson Dart do a lot of that next year as the Giants are now hiring Matt Nagy as their new offensive coordinator.
Why? He's going to fail. I cannot wait to hear New York sports radio and just the media freak out over this loser.
Sources tell our insiders. Nagy and John Harbaugh, two Andy Reid disciples, back together in the NFC East to develop a what is to come second-year quarterback in Jackson Dart.
I don't understand. I don't think I could ever work in, like, not a national media, but like at an NFL network, because they're all like, this is good for the team. It's terrible. Everywhere he goes, he is the epitome of mediocre. And that's who you want to have lead the Giants? That's going to be an epic failure.
Rippa detail.
Let me rewind this right here. Sorry about that. I'm getting a little tired.
Happy Hot Topic.
Oh, Kelly Ripa was being a brat to her kids on Christmas. Oh, she's not going to give them trauma or anything.
Kelly Ripa details her very silent Christmas night.
Now, sometimes I feel like people get jealous when there's rich parents and famous parents, you know, people that can provide whatever they want for their kids. But sometimes you look at someone like a Kelly Ripa and you're like, thank God it's not my mom.
The veteran talk show host shares the big fight she had with her kids Christmas Day that led to them not speaking for hours.
Ah, that sounds healthy. Mm-hmm.
Recalling on the February 10th episode of her podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera Per People, I've got to tell you, I tried to post a family carousel on Instagram on Christmas.
I want everyone to see what I want people to think is my perfect life, even though it's far from it. Mm-hmm. Her daughter's a cutie, though.
I stopped talking to my kids for about 4 hours on Christmas because of the fighting and the arguing over, you can't use that picture of me.
Oh, well, that's them being brats. Your mom and dad have provided you an amazing life. Deal with it.
Well, you can't use that picture of me. Kelly, who shares 28-year-old son Michael, 24-year-old daughter Lola, and 22-year-old son Joaquin with husband Mark Consuelos.
Oh, yeah. You know, he has just got stories for days of how freaking annoying she is. Is she beautiful? Yes. Is she a TV legend? There's no doubt about it. But I don't know if I can handle dating her. She would just always be a narcissist where she's never at fault and it's everyone else.
Then reveals what she told her kids before deciding to give them the silent treatment. saying, I was like, guys, it's just a picture of us at church.
Oh, especially a woman that goes to church. You would think they're all moral.
It's not that deep. We're just in front of the Christmas tree at church.
I'm not siding with Kelly Ripa, but her kids, you have been provided with the best life ever. Just take the picture.
And this isn't the first time the 55-year-old has vented about her relatable parenting struggle. Kelly previously told people in an interview published December 8th why she decided to not include her 3 kids in the annual family Christmas card.
Yeah, she seems like not the best mom. I've dated, I've banged moms, but I have dated girls that have had like kind of narcissistic moms, and that abuse is no good.
Explaining, we've cut them out. They complain that they're not in the Christmas card this year. They feel very slighted and said, how could you?
All of a sudden, you look at any of the problems in your family and you're like, at least I'm not the Rippers. 856-49 Hoppy. It's 856-494-6773. 67. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care where you live. As long as you're listening, that's all that matters. Go to RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com for all the info. This has been Hoppy Hour. I am signing off. Goodbye. And we got some music for you first. With Soundmaster T with Drove Down.
Hoppy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppy Hour will be right back.
We got the remedy. We got the control. We got them getting down on the floor. C-H-I got a new sound, making all the get down. Pay the click, man, make it change swing. Pimps and the players gon' do the damn thing. Coming in the club, taking over streets, taking over, man, with the broke out beats. Got them on charge, got them on lock. Everywhere we go, guaranteed to blow the spot. Messages to them haters, trying to play them gators. Bullets gon' blaze you, nothing is gonna save you. Bets on the streets, bets on the beats. If you wanna bounce, best report to me. My city shot town, where I put it down. Ain't no limit, dropping beats by the pound. I balls out a lot, cause you know I call it shots. Stacking paper like them baking sodas in the pot. We got the remedy, we got control. We got them getting down on the floor. We getting whatever it is, pretty good. Hey, shawty, let me see you get loose. We getting let's go. Poppin' Patron with a mean lean. Slim tilted and representing my home team. Super ugly with a stack of money, it's a Gator King. By the bar, Mr. Pimpin', it's a Gator team. Tell them how we do it, Joe. Gator ones, rims, spinning. And I ain't even driving, I'm just parking lot pimping. Slide off in the club, feeling managed and I'm tipsy. So fresh, so clean, with a swagger in my lip. And what it is, what it do. Come on, shout it, let me see you get loose. If you bought it, you can get some great goo. In VIP, I'm putting my hands on you. We got the remedy, we got control. We got them getting down on the floor. We getting whatever it is,
chasers in my drink. I want 2 high liquors, pimp. Yeah. Smoke, drink, smoke, people drink. Smoke, drink, smoke, people stay bent all on the earth. I don't even care. Speech all slurred. Nothing in my cup. Shit is all girl. Y'all hiding the motherfucker making up words. Liquor like men. I like them light skin. 2 at a time. I'm 20, twin. Patron and Grey Goose. Tanqueray and Seagram's gin. Stay together in my glass like they all best friends. I can't walk. I can't talk. Joking from the day to the dark. People off a square, but my goons on P. It's drinks on you, all eyes on me. And niggas with me drinking dumb. Henny mixed with Remy Ma. Party going all night. When we kick it hard. Niggas get they smoke out. They be getting choked out. Mix it with some liquor, nigga. We be getting droked out. We be getting choked 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 out.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different different than you. Laugh, laugh, love, and learn to gain education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, toxic joke and playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.